Okay, so this is a 2025 Hummer EV. We are applying sun protection for the window against the sun. So all vehicles, the side windows are not required to protect you from UV and definitely not from heat. No privacy for the front windows, but you can apply that using tint. Highly recommend ceramic tint. So Ultimate Shield provide all the protection and privacy you need. We're gonna get some tint from Xpel, apply, install on this Hummer EV. So for all the side windows and the back window. And we'll show you the results at the end of the video here. Ultimate Shield also provide protection for high-end vehicles, not just EV. So here's a Ferrari and a McLaren, and here's a classic Ferrari. Looks like it's in mint condition, and this customer been returning back to Ultimate Shield. There's some paint protection film applied here. Looks like there's ceramic coating applied on top of the paint protection film as well. Looks even newer than the latest new Ferrari. Whoever the owner is definitely kept this vehicle in mint condition. Looks amazing. You can see there the workmanship. That vehicle is getting some paint protection film and ceramic. A Lamborghini is also getting some protection here right next to our Hummer. And Ultimate Shield is licensed and certified installer for Xpel. So with that, they have all the plots and cuts program into the plotter. And the installation is precise. The install with their installation technician, they're very detail oriented, and we've been installing tint to paint protection film with Ultimate Shield over the last half decade, and that's saying something. So Sean, the business owner here, has been around for a very long time. He actually has a lot of clients that's been returning. And because of the quality of the install, it makes a huge difference. So in the front here, we're getting 20% shade for the front two driver and passenger side windows. And that has been very successful for our experience in terms of not getting in trouble with law enforcement. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's just a perfect shade that brings out the nice look with some privacy. It protects you from UV 100%, 99 to 100%, and then IR up to 98%, depending on which version you get for the ceramic coating. And we'll show you that later in the video of the three options you have. Installation was fairly quick. The detail and the cut precision, we watched every window install, and there was no air bubbles, no debris, and that is very difficult to do, especially installing window tint. So these installation technicians that works at Ultimate Shield are highly trained. They're certified to be able to work with Xpel material, from window tint to car PPF and window protection outside for the windshield, which they also offer. So at the tint level, you have a variety of darkness, from clear to limo tint. You have your Prime XR, and your Prime XR Plus. So many options, and with the protection from Xpel, you can't go wrong with these ceramic. We've been installing Xpel on our vehicles, the past 5 vehicles, including Tesla, over the last half decade, and never once we had any issue. It protects you from UV up to 100%, IR up to 98%, and that's the best in the business. The waiting area is also amazing, very comforting and welcoming. They have snacks for you to hang out, Wi-Fi for you to use and work while you wait for your vehicle, and they can get it done within the same day for tint. For PPF, depending on what you get installed, that could take 1 or 2 days, including ceramic coating. It needs to bake onto your vehicle. So plan accordingly. Contact Ultimate Shield. I'll post their information in the description of this video. If you want to get an estimate, go ahead and reach out to them. Mention the channel Megawatts and you get additional referral saving. They work on not only electric vehicle, gasoline vehicle, down to a typical economy car. So any vehicle you have, high-end, your daily driver, they can work on them all. This is a Corvette, looks like a 06 or 01. Not familiar with this model. I don't see any model emblem on the back here, but looks amazing. This is the classic Ferrari we saw earlier in the video that was parked outside, getting ceramic coating and PPF protection. And it looks like it's brand new. It looks like it just came out of the manufacturer. We also came across a Model 3 Highland getting a windshield skin. So this protect the windshield from rock chips and protect it from cracking. And the installation is very detailed in terms of getting it cut right and then installing on the actual windshield itself. I saw the technician install this using many cleaning methods before they apply the actual skin over. So this is something we might want to consider in the future as well, as it protects us against rock chip. And we have replaced many windshield on the Model 3 before because of rock chip on the highway. So ask them about this too. We definitely will try this out in a future vehicle or even on the Hummer. So the Hummer has a glass that is more vertical. So that's probably something that highly would be needed for that vehicle. This 3 also is getting paint protection film for the front, full front. So you don't have to get it for the whole car. You can just get partially for the front, which is where the rocks and debris will hit it most, especially when you're doing highway drive often. I would recommend at least a full front paint protection film. So the Hummer tint is done. Looks absolutely amazing. You can see the front we did 20, the rear we did 35. And that's on top of the factory tint already. So I don't see like there's any air bubbles or any debris underneath. And the welcome mat and also the thank you note is a nice touch at the end. And after the installation, we always get a walkthrough of what was done with the shop. So listen in.
Hey guys, it's Joseph here with Ultimate Shield. Today we have this brand new 25 Hummer EV that came in for some window tint. Went ahead and did our nano ceramic XR Plus on all the windows, sides and back window primarily. Shades we did 20% on the 2 front doors. That way they have privacy, but it's nothing too aggressive. And then in the back half, since the Hummers already come with factory privacy glass at a 20% film, we just put a 35% film medium over that. That way the final result is gonna fall roughly under a 12% final look. So now this customer has privacy, they have 99.9% UV protection, and with the XR Plus specifically, it gets some 96% infrared heat rejection. We also carry other products like our XR Black, which is a really good ceramic film, gets you about 80% heat rejection. And also we have something that's become a little bit more popular over the years is the Prime Color Stable, just for those customers that are looking for some privacy without necessarily breaking the bank. This back window too, like I mentioned, they do have the factory privacy glass, which would be the 20%. And on this one, when we apply that 35% film on top of that, it darkens it. It'll make it dark, but it's not gonna make it super dark. So that way as they're driving, they're still gonna be able to see cars coming up from behind them, still able to see out of that rear view mirror. So yeah, it still gets for some nice privacy, nice protection without being too aggressively dark. Really cool. So final result, looks great, really buttons up this Hummer put together. Would love to hear from you guys and what you guys think of the final result.